Hey guys, it's Sunny16 Tarot, and this is going to be a message from your ancestors. And this is going from piles, so pile 1, 2, 3. Whichever number you're feeling drawn to right now, choose it. And it could also depend on the lighting of the deck. You know, there might be some light shed in pile 1, but you'll get what I'm saying. Yeah, so we're just going to get started on pile 1. Okay, hello, pile 1. Ah, no, I dropped the other card. Oh, you guys can't see it. We're gonna. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Give me some grace because I do not have a tripod, so I am doing my best. Okay, cool. So the other cards I will put here. So there may have been a kerfuffle of some kind, and I know this is just the position I have the cards in, but like, I don't know, we can take it as a sign. So yeah, Ten of Swords is your ancestral message. So whichever ancestor who is coming to mind, this is their message to you. It's that you have to know when things are done. Easier said than done. But again, this is your ancestor, and they are in their highest self, but they feel the need to be blunt with you still. Some of you, this could be like a grandparent or maybe a great grandparent, and some, not all of you, this could be an Eastern European grandparent. Also South Asian, like they're very direct to the point. They don't sugarcoat. Even in their highest self, they're saying, don't dwell on something too much. And I know that's, again, easier said than done, but your grandparent is really telling you, your ancestor is really telling you that, like, this literally has an expiration date. And if you want to take time to reflect on it, go for it, but stop trying to control everything. Stop thinking you were supposed to do this or that or that. You know, it would have been the same outcome no matter what. That's it. Like, I don't know. I don't mean to. I don't know if anyone's gonna come for me like you say it like it's so simple. Like, believe me, it's hard for me to let things go as well. For it to be personal, your ancestor, they're not one to be like, my life was harder than yours. They are just intrigued that it's really, like, they thought if you have material items, you should be fine, but because, you know, they came from poverty, right? So then the fact that you have, quote unquote, not the obvious kind of poverty, not the capitalist poverty, not like, you know, they try to tell millennials we're just lazy, right? So your ancestor, like, in their highest form, they are just intrigued at, like, that you have a different flavor of struggle. There was a reason I brought that up, the cultural observations in this, but they know that it's not easy for you. For those of you who are still in your motherland, your ancestor just really thought it was going to get better from here, but it's not. But they do understand your psychology. That's what I want to say. That, but they don't really understand the psychology. I mean, like, they do in their highest form. But like, if they were alive today, they would be like, I want to tell them to move past it. Like, their 3D self, when they were on Earth, they thought, like, I know I have a real point with this. But if they really tried to talk to you emotionally, it was crickets in their head, you know? It is emotional constipation and stunt in growth. But if they were here today, they would tell you, please stop exhausting yourself. Not for everyone else, but just for your own sanity. And they want to say that they showed love in the way they could. I saw 444 on the timer and I felt like crying. So I don't know if this grandparent was born in April or the 4th of a month or 1944 or something, or wow, that's really beautiful. All right, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. So this is going to be pile 2. I know the card. Which one was it? It was this one, yes. This is pile 2. This is what your ancestor wants to say to you. The ancestor that's coming to your mind, that's the one who's speaking to you. So use your discernment. If it sounds like another ancestor as the reading goes on, that's okay too. These things happen. But yeah, keep the energy on the ancestor you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it is that, and sometimes we are working on our intuition, and that's cool. So yeah, your card, pile 2, is 7 of Cups. So your ancestor wants to tell you the world is your oyster. They want you to take advantage of what you have that they didn't have, and it's not that like they're forcing you to do gymnastics when they couldn't do gymnastics. It's just like, hey, if you've been talking about doing it, why don't you go out and do it? What's holding you back? What's the stalling? What's, you know, there are things that are legal, and yes, we're in a systemic system, but you know, just do it, and whatever BS comes your way, like, you'll know how to fight it. Your ancestor really believes in you and all that you could achieve. They don't want you to hold yourself back. If you want to be an artist, be an artist. Even if maybe in their lifetime it was frowned upon to just be an artist, right? Because they don't make money. Like in your ancestors' generation, it's like, well, where's the money, right? But in their highest form, they're like, do the artwork. I don't know if some of you want to be doctors and you might think you're too old for med school, but still do it. Because at least in med school, like at least with your older age, some of you may be like in your 40s and 50s and you're like, I mean, could I just go back to med school? But yeah, do it. Like, you know? And I actually did hear in Japan, people don't retire at 65 and they feel really good. So I don't know. Do you want to be a doctor when you're old? I don't know. But that's something that your ancestors still try it, still go for it, even if it's only going to be 20 years or 10 years. You know, at least you've done something. And some of you could even be nurses. Some of you could be like school nurses if you wanted to. If if it's too daunting to be like a doctor at a big hospital. And I'm not saying nurses is going lower. I'm just saying like nursing is still helping people. You know. And nurses are really, really wonderful people. Let me say that. I know there's like jokes online about the mean girl in high school who becomes a nurse, turns into a nurse. She becomes a nurse, but in this case, I'm just trying to say that in terms of like profession, in terms of professional interactions, like nurses are very lovely and they have to be the anchor, you know, people in the waiting room, like, I don't know all my stuff, but just nurses. And remembering when I'd go get my COVID vaccine and they're always so cool. Wait, no, sorry, I got a test, the COVID test, they're always so accommodating in, and there's like cars lined up outside, you know. So anyways, the point is, please, your ancestor is saying, don't dwell too much on how you're gonna look when following your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay, pile 3, this is your reading on what your ancestor wants to tell you, and the first ancestor coming out of your head, that's the ancestor speaking with you. But if the reading gets you thinking of another ancestor, maybe there's a lot of multiple ancestors coming in, or that is the one who was trying to tune into you the whole time. So yeah, we're gonna open this pile 3. You got the Magician. Oh man, your ancestor is assisting you on your journey, and they want to tell you they are with you, and whatever you want, they got you, and they love your sense of humor. I believe the Magician is Aries, but I also believe it could be Gemini, because Magician is Mercurial, Virgo, or Gemini energy. But Gemini tells me that you're quite the yapper, and if you laugh to yourself a lot, that's actually your ancestor telling you a joke. Like, some of you are like, I just laugh at what I laugh at because I remember a funny memory. But it's also quite spooky because your ancestors like, yeah, we used to do that as kids too. You know, like back in their, like, the same sense of humor you have, they have that as well. They love you so, so much with the magician. I'm not kidding. Like, the other two piles, of course, they were loved, but they were like quietly loved, you know, like respect, like quote unquote respected, sophisticated kind of love. But this is like actual, I wish we could have been friends in the same lifetime as each other. Oh boy, dude, pile 3, you hit the jackpot in all the readings today, because that is a cool person right there. That is someone who is your ultimate hype man, and they want you to have the world. Bro, this is so sweet. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's just, wow. I don't even know if I can continue with the reading because your ancestor is just like, I feel like this is already coming in so heavy for you, and you're like, oh my god, like maybe I need to go pray and talk to them right now. And yeah, honestly, I think this is too much powerful force for me. So you really need to go pray and talk to them because they want to tell you something. Oh my god. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to comment your experience if you want. But you know, your ancestral experience is personal, it's your own thing. But let me tell you, this person is so beautiful and funny. And I'm just feeling myself laughing so much. And if you, sorry, oh my god, there's more. If you got to go to their celebration of life, there was such a good slideshow. And you may want to look back at photo albums again and see how similar your lives were. Oh my god, that's what I'm getting. You're both so similar. And they wish they could have met you. I mean, if you went to their funeral, you probably met. But some of you, if it's like an ancestor, like from far back, there's an ancestor from far back also coming through for some of you. You are so similar, and they are so happy. They can see themselves in the 3D world still. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!